All right, what is going on, everybody? I'm out here today in Sandersville, Georgia. I am playing a new course to me called the Depot Disc Golf Course. Never been out here before, never really seen much about it. I just saw it on UDisc and saw it was about an hour away from me, so decided to come check it out today. Looks like a pretty cool course, but again, never been out here, but it is a little chilly this morning, but it's supposed to get up to like 60 degrees by this afternoon, so you gotta love the winter in the south. But gonna get out here today. I'm gonna show you the course. We'll see if we do a scoring round or not, but I really just want to show off this course, and if you ever make it out here, let you know how to attack it. So I'm gonna warm up a little bit and then we'll jump right in. All right, guys, stepping up here to hole one. It says it's 300 feet. It is just to the right of the power poles down there. So I think I'm gonna go onyx just to start, with this being the first throw of the day. Kind of go more out wide, let it spike in, go more of a hyzer shot. Oh, it needs to get over there to the left. I think that should be putting pretty good. Whoa, a little slip, but that's actually gonna be parked, I think. All right, a little treat for you. A little bit of a 2014 AmNat Glow Buzz. I used to have a bunch of these and I can't believe I sold them, but Anthony Barella's definitely amped up the price on these, but I finally got my hands on one again. So I expect this one to be straight, maybe a little drifty. Let's see how it flies. Oh, and it flies like a dream. Go. Yeah, that one is so parked. All right, let's go a couple sidearms just to get loose here. Let's go Venoms. Oh boy. Oh, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, that's gonna have to warm up. Holy cow. There we go. That's better. Yep. All right, let's go see how we did. All right, got the onyx, my first throw. I'll play that one. Looking at probably 27 feet here or so. Start off my round. The buzz was up there very close. Obviously I got the Aztec right there as well. Let's see if we can drain this first putt. Oh, a little bit left side. First putt of the day. That's not one you want to take a par on, but that's what it is. So, all right, let's move on to hole two. All right, guys, on to hole two. It says it's 330 feet, but I don't know if that's true because I saw online somewhere where it said it's a par 4, but it says it's 330 and UDisc says it's 319, but I don't see a basket. So I'm just gonna throw a shot and see how close I can get. And if I'm not near a basket, I guess I'm just gonna play to wherever I can find a basket. All right, so I'm glad I went up and looked because there is a basket over to the left, but it's a tough par 3. There's a lot of trees to get through. I'm gonna try to go onyx. Just something that I know is gonna move left, because you definitely wanna get more to the left, but pretty tight up there as well. If that sneaks through, that should be okay. Oh, it hit a stump. All right, got the onyx up here. This was gonna be a really good shot. It hit this stump over here. Probably would have put me edge of the circle, but now I'm looking way far out of even circle 2 here. Come on. Oh, close. That would have been a good bonus birdie. All right, on to hole 3. It says it's 295, just dead straight ahead. Got a gap you got to hit, but overall, just a pretty straight shot. I'm gonna go with the Origin, just something I can hyzer flip up, get a nice, good amount of glide, hopefully push right there towards it. If that flips at all, that is great. Oh my goodness, go in. Ooh. It's a little high. Oh. All right, this was about as perfect as I could throw it. I wish I would have gotten an ace on this one, but got this one right here to 5 feet. Got my first birdie of the round. See if we can keep it going. All right, we are on to hole, what is this? Hole 4, 315. I had to move you over a little bit. The angle is much more pinched off, but This basket goes way up to the right. I'd love to throw an anti-turnover, but honestly, I don't think I got the height with the tree limb, so it's gonna have to be a low line forehand. All right, let's see if we can get a forehand over there. This is gonna be a tricky shot, but this reminds me, if you're an Augusta local, this reminds me a lot of like some of like the Jim Warner course at IDGC, maybe playing the short pads or something. It's got a lot of those same vibes to it. All right, let's go Venom. See if we can skip one over there. If it fades, it could be, it hit something down there. Just like that. Come on, skip. I don't think I can throw it any better than that. All right, got the Venom up here. Not as close as I wanted. It hit one of these trees and kind of rolled back down, but outside the circle here, see if we can ring one of these up. Oh my goodness, that is such a horrible putt. God, my putt, y'all, is broken at the moment. I don't know what's going on with it. But I've got to figure it out because everything else is feeling pretty good. And my putt is what's holding me back, which I'm not used to. So we'll get it figured out though. All right, we're on to hole 5, which is 275. A lot of leaves on this one. Right up there, a little bit to the right, got a forehand option. You can go a little straight shot or even like a little turnover at it. I think I'm gonna go forehand with a Raptor. If I throw this correctly, should shape up perfectly for it. Little drift. It's a little bit short and right, but that should be okay. Just like that. Now fade. Yep, that should be perfect. Skip. Yep, that should be right under it. All right, got the Raptor up here. A little bit short, but I've been loving this one lately. It's got the perfect stability and glide. Only looking at probably, I don't know, 15, 20 feet here. There we go. Now that putt's working. All right, guys, we're on to hole 6, which says it's 290, but it looks like it's like a little bit of a kind of a flex shot based on the map. Looks like it goes right and then has a late finish back to it. All right, I'm gonna try to go buzz and just get something down there. I'm gonna go with my 10-year buzz here. Oh, go, 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 go. I didn't get it quite turned enough. Oh, it's turning. Hold, hold, hold. I don't think I got to the, I think I hit the corner, wherever that is. All right, this is what we call getting lucky because I was aiming for this gap right here. I thought this was like the corner that you had to get around. It's actually down here to the left of it, so it's a little bit earlier. And as you can tell, my first shot, whoa, my buzz is right there. Like I said, this was about as lucky as you can get considering I was not aiming for this spot, but I will take it. Probably looking 20 to 25-ish for the birdie. Bang, there we go. Now we're getting it, getting that putt feeling good. All right, guys, on to hole 7. It's 310 feet, goes downhill and to the left. I'm gonna go with my 10-year buzz once again. It looks like it's pretty tight about halfway down the fairway, so see if we can just hit this clean, let the disc do the work. Oh, that might be a little low, but that looks good. I don't know. I don't know how far down it got or not. I didn't hear a single thing. All right, my buzz got caught up in these tree limbs. I couldn't find it for a little bit, so I just grabbed my fierces. I'm just gonna pitch up with these. All right, that should be a tap in par. It's at 10 feet. All right, and this will tap in for the par. I wanted to show you too, because the Sphinx actually got down here right below the basket. I think my buzz was still a good selection, but I had to get it a little bit higher. So just if you come out here, you want to have something that goes more left. All right, guys, I think I'm on to hole 8. There's no sign on this one. And U-disc is a little bit off from what I can tell, but the basket is out there in the field. It's a tricky shot, mainly because of the low-hanging tree limbs. You don't have a big ceiling, so I've got to go with something a little bit faster. I want to say it's probably a little over 300 feet, maybe. All right, I don't know what to go with. I'm going to go with my Flippy Aztec and start it out on a good amount of hyzer, and this should pop up and glide. I think that's kind of the play here. We're going to find out. Oh, I might have done it. Oh, that's it. Go in. Go in. Oh, it's right underneath it. That is a good disc. Skip. All right, as you can tell, got the Aztec. I'm glad I went with that. Good disc choice. It's a good one to get a bird on. All right, guys, hole 9, it says it's 425. It's a par 4, it looks like. Looks like you just want to go big hyzer out the gap. And then I don't know exactly where the basket is, but we're going to find out and hopefully get down there for a bird. I have no idea which basket it is. All right, if this is the one I'm remembering, I think I looked this one up and I think it goes down into the woods, but I'm not exactly sure. So we're going to go Shigong. Let's try to push it as far as we can. Again, I have no idea how, I don't know where the basket is. We're going to find out. Oh, that one looks pretty darn good though. All right, guys, I got the Shigong down here. The wind dropped it quite a bit. I didn't realize how much wind we've got, but I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but probably just outside the circle here for the eagle. Let's see if we can ring this one up. Come on. Oh, let's go. All right, now we're getting the putter going. All right, guys, we're on to hole 10. I don't know, it says it's 289 on UDisc, but I think that's that cone that's out there, but I think we're going to that basket that's way up on the hill. So we're gonna play, it says par 4, so we're gonna play a par 4 up to that basket. Again, don't know what the wind is doing. I know it's blowing out there, but we're gonna go Shigong. That should be pretty darn good. Yeah, just something nice and smooth. Yep. Those are all right there together. All right, guys, got the Shigong up here. We've still got a good distance. I mean, this sucker's pretty far, but I'm gonna go zone SS. I wanna see what I can do with this throwing uphill. Yeah, that should be right there, about 15 to the right of it. Zone SS was a good choice. Threw a couple extra forehands up here just to see what they do. About 15 feet. There we go. That's a good par 4. I like that hole. All right, guys, we're on to hole 11, wide open hole. I don't know if you can tell, but it is a stiff headwind, which is not what you want on a wide open hole, but it says it's 561 par 4. I'll be honest with you, it looks way farther than that. But pretty cool hole. Hopefully we can get a break in the wind and let some of these rip. All right, just because the wind is pretty strong, I'm gonna go boss to start, just get something out there as far as I can. Oh, that is mashed. Oh man. Yeah, I'll take that. God, that wind is so strong. Man, if I could get one of these to flex out, it would be an absolute bomb. Oh, baby. Look at that one go. Dang, that's a crush. All right, guys, got the boss down here. I think I measured it around 450-ish, so not a bad rip. That's pretty good for me. I don't know how far we got left, but shouldn't be all that bad. Let's go zone a little upshot here. Just tried a little standstill. Go in for the eagle. All right, guys, got the zone up here, probably 10, 15 feet, something like that. There we go, that's another birdie. That is a fun hole. I love those wide open par fours. Great hole. All right, guys, on to hole 12. It says it's 310, kind of goes over the little hill there. And I think I saw this one on a mound, but we got a lot of wind once again, throwing into a left to right headwind. So I'm gonna step up and go with the driver. I'm gonna go Aztec, make sure I get something that gets down there. Push. I think that's gonna fade out. Yep. All right, guys, scary putt here. Got the Aztec way outside the circle. Elevated tee, or excuse me, elevated basket. I'm gonna run it just because this is for content here. Come on. Oh, that was not a great bid. I promise you I was trying. But, oh, thankfully, it hit the little guardian back here. Kept me to only about 5 feet. That's gonna be my par. All right, that's a cool hole. I wish I'd have played that one a little bit better. All right, guys, I think we're on to what, hole 13? I think that's it. Basket straight ahead in the woods. I think you just said it's like 320. Looks a little farther than that to me, but I could be off. I mean, I don't know. But you can go the straight route or you can go big hyzer there. All right, because I'm not sure what the distance is, I'm actually gonna go with the Aztec once again. It's always a good in-between disc. See if I can get it out there wide and have it fade in. Oh, that could be perfect. It is perfect. Oh, that was nice. That looks pretty good. Sneak in there. Okay, full disclosure. I did not intend to go up the middle. I think I said I was going out wide, but I had some lucky shots today, but I'm gonna take every single one of them. All right, guys, it says that hole 14 is about 280. Kind of a tricky shot. I don't know exactly what the line is, but the basket looks pretty straight if I'm looking at the right basket. I hope I am. Anyway, we got another wind, so I'm just gonna go with the driver just because of the wind and hopefully get it up there. Dude, that headwind is so strong. Get over there. I hope that's close. That looked pretty darn good. All right, I'm glad I went with this one with a driver just because I'm not really sure how you get to this basket because of the way the trees are, but I think I did about as good as I could do. So outside the circle, probably looking at about 40 or so here. Come on. Oh, low. And it's a low basket and I still hit low. All right, guys, hole 15, it's 330 feet, and you guessed it, we have a headwind. I don't know how that keeps happening, but it looks like it's probably a sidearm, like maybe a flex sidearm or a hyzer flip backhand shot. I'm gonna go with the old trusty Venom to start, see if I can get a slight flex on this, have it pushed down there. That should be great if it flexes, and it is. Go in. Oh! I got a great shot down here with the Venom. Cut right in front of it, maybe even had a little ace run. Looking at probably 25 here or so, putting right uphill. Bang, there we go. Whew. Wasn't a very confident putt, but it got in there. All right, guys, hole 16. I don't really see what the distance is, but it's straight ahead through the woods up there. It looks like you can go backhand, or the more viable option is probably a forehand shot. All right, we're gonna go with that same Venom. Got a lot of wind, but I'm hoping it'll turn just a little bit and then get that late Venom fade to it. Just like that. Oh my goodness, go. That's down there putting. All right, this Venom is doing well for me today. Looking at probably 25 left for the birdie here. See if we can knock this one in, finish out strong here. Come on, let's go. Man, barely over the rim, but I'm gonna take it. Golly, I've got to get more confident with this putt. All right, guys, hole 17 is 320 feet, big hyzer, but you got the power lines to work with. It looks like the basket just goes way over to the left, so maybe a little bit of a poke and pray here. I'm gonna go with my Venom, my Z-Lite Venom. Been liking this for these big hyzer shots. See if I can get it up high. I kind of got a low ceiling off the tee. Get around. I think that should be all right. We're about to find out. That was probably the worst throw you could have, and somehow it still snuck through and got down there. All right, didn't quite get it over enough, but looking at just outside the circle, strong right to left headwind here. Gonna have to keep this low, especially with my hyzer putt. Come on. Oh, I thought it was gonna get a lift. Oh, no, don't do that, don't do that. That's a par. All right, let's see if we can finish strong with a birdie on 18. All right, guys, what a great finishing hole here. 295, slightly downhill, but pretty straight. Unfortunately, got a headwind again, but cool finishing hole. Kind of finishes off in a bowl there. All right, I'm gonna go onyx here, just something that's gonna fight the wind. I'd love to go mid-range, but just in this wind, it's a little too strong to, just wanna make sure I get it there. That fades, should be really good. And that's gonna finish the day with a birdie. Come on, do it. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Oh! Dude, what? All right, guys, that is gonna do it. That's gonna wrap this one up. Got the onyx up here along with a few others. Pretty close, but guys, a very fun course. I'm amazed that I haven't heard more about this one. Been in Augusta for 3 years and didn't know this was out here, but only about an hour away and a ton of fun. I'll definitely be back out here. One of my favorite courses probably in the general area. Just love the mix of open and wooded. I like the holes. I don't really have any that I'd complain about other than just maybe cleaning up U-disc a little bit. But other than that, very fun. So guys, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.